Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that is quite literally shifting the ground beneath how education is delivered in Kenya. We're going to explore how some really comprehensive, beautifully designed school management systems are stepping in to just completely eliminate administrative burnout. Specifically, we're going to be looking at Elimu SMS, which is a platform built locally by JD Innovation Hub, but more importantly, we're focusing on how this system is using AI to give teachers their absolute most valuable resource back, their time.
I want you to just pause for a second and really ponder this question. Think about the overwhelming reality of running a modern school today. Between managing multiple different curriculums, tracking student attendance, processing endless streams of data, the actual act of mentoring and teaching, well, it often takes a back seat. It's exhausting. But what if we could use technology to completely flip that script?
So, here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with running a modern Kenyan school, look at a macro solution of one system with 23 integrated modules, then zoom in on our main focus, how AI saves teachers time. After that, we'll check out smart attendance and seamless finance, and wrap up with security, hardware, and transparent costs. Okay, let's jump straight into Section 1. Running a modern Kenyan school and the massive administrative burden that comes with it.
Look, administrators today face incredible dual pressures. It's like spinning plates. On one side, you've got serious financial complexity. Schools have to flawlessly blend payment streams, like M-PESA, whether that's through STK push, pay bills, or tills, and they need to ensure every single shilling is automatically reconciled. Then, on the flip side, you have the rigorous academic tracking. A single school might be simultaneously running CBC, 844, junior secondary, IGCSE, or even TVET curriculums all at once, and administrators are expected to generate the perfect report card format for each one, without missing a beat. It is a massive undertaking.
Which brings us to Section 2. One system, 23 integrated modules. The macro solution.
To handle all those demands flawlessly, patching together a bunch of different disconnected software, it simply doesn't work. You need a beautifully integrated ecosystem. We aren't just talking about a digital gradebook here. This platform combines 23 distinct modules. It covers the whole shebang, from TSC-compliant timetables and government capitation tracking right down to a payroll system that handles PAYE, SHF, and NSSF. It even seamlessly manages multi-store stock control and procurement. It's literally one absolute powerhouse of a system.
And you can see how every operational slice of a school is brought together in proportion here. Academics and finance take up the largest slices of the system's architecture, and they're fully supported by administration and security. Having everything talking to each other in one unified place, that sets the perfect stage for the real magic, which is our main focus today.
And that is Section 3, how AI saves teachers time, our micro focus.
We all know that drafting endless paperwork is one of the absolute biggest drivers of teacher burnout. Well, Elimu SMS addresses this head-on by integrating AI to do that heavy lifting. The system's built-in AI actually drafts KICD-aligned syllabuses, schemes of work, and lesson plans for you. Just imagine a teacher logging in on Monday morning and having the foundational structure of their entire term already formulated and waiting for their expertise. They don't have to start from zero anymore. That dreaded blank page problem is just gone.
And honestly, it doesn't stop at lesson plans. It goes right into the gritty work of assessments. The workflow here is brilliantly simple and collaborative. Step 1, the AI acts as a super helpful assistant, generating draft exam papers and the accompanying marking schemes. Then, Step 2 brings in that crucial human element. The teacher reviews the draft, tweaks it based on their specific student's needs, and gives final approval. The AI isn't replacing the teacher at all. It's just being the ultimate teaching assistant.
So what does this all mean? By automating these tedious, manual drafting tasks, stuff like pacing alerts, syllabus creation, and assessment generation, educators literally win back hours of their week. Hours of mind-numbing paperwork are magically transformed into hours of active teaching, mentoring, and actually inspiring students. This right here is how you fundamentally reclaim a teacher's time.
Let's move to Section 4, smart attendance and seamless finance. Let's look at a day in the life.
Think about a typical chaotic school morning. A student arrives at the gate, taps their fingerprint, and scans a QR code on a dedicated phone. That's two-factor authentication right there. Instantly, a beautifully automated SMS pings the parent's phone confirming they are safely inside. Meanwhile, in the classroom, attendance is just auto-saving with every tap, saving teachers even more time. There's no submit button to forget, and the whole thing automatically locks down at 4 p.m. Oh, and while all this is happening, down in the finance office, M-PESA payments are auto-reconciling in real time. It's just effortlessly smooth. And for the administration, those notoriously heavy accounting processes, they happen completely behind the scenes without any of the usual stress. The system uses double-entry ledgers and maker-checker approvals to make sure everything is perfectly accurate. It handles scheduled monthly depreciation for school assets and full procure-to-pay flows, from local purchase orders to goods received notes all the way to the final payment. By putting these flows on autopilot, administrators are totally freed up from that dreaded month-end scramble.
Finally, Section 5, Security, Hardware, and Transparent Costs. Let's get into the nuts and bolts.
Now, obviously, when you're dealing with student data and financial records, security is absolutely paramount. And this is a massive differentiator for Elimu SMS. The entire platform runs entirely on your own on-site machine, just a desktop or a small server kept safely right there at the school. This means you own every single record, which ensures total 100% compliance with the Canyon Data Protection Act of 2019. Simply put, your data stays safely at home.
They even use a really fascinating security protocol to protect your privacy, called offline vendor licensing. Basically, what this means is that to activate or update the software, you use a site code sent via WhatsApp. The folks at JD Innovation Hub themselves never actually log into your secure local instance. You have absolute isolated control. Plus, every user handles their own self-service security, so they rotate their own passwords and PINs without bothering the IT guy.
And if you're worrying about the hardware, don't. Getting started doesn't require some massive, expensive IT overhaul. It requires surprisingly standard items you probably already have lying around. You just need that on-site computer or server, an internet connection, your school's M-PESA API, a bulk SMS account from Africa's Talking, a domain name, and a Gmail account for system deliveries. You can optionally add a smartphone for that awesome 2FA gate or a printer for ID cards, but the baseline is highly accessible.
As for the costs, it's wonderfully transparent. The running cost is a flat KES 100 per student per term. That is it. There are absolutely no hidden per-user fees if you want to add more staff or more parents to the system. And that 100 bob gets you access to all 23 modules. Even better, your entire first term is completely free while you get accustomed to the system.
To get the whole thing up and running, there's a one-time setup, training, and installation fee of KES 70,000. And honestly, this is incredibly comprehensive. It's a one-command deploy for the on-site installation, and it includes the full setup for your M-PESA, SMS, and email integrations. But most importantly, it includes an intensive 8-week training and onboarding program for every single role in your school. That ensures everyone knows exactly how to use their part of the puzzle without any frustration. And it's backed by continuous vendor support via WhatsApp, email, or phone call.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative thought. We started out today by looking at the sheer administrative burden of running a school. But the true value of a system like Elimu SMS is what it unlocks. By fully integrating these operations and deploying AI to handle the tedious drafting of syllabuses and assessments, we are quite literally handing teachers their time back. Just imagine the potential in your classrooms. How much more could your students achieve if their teachers never had to manually draft another marking scheme and instead poured all of that passion and energy directly into them? Think about that for a while. Thanks for joining me today.